Thank you. All right. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors. We will now recite the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please wait to be seated until the colors have been posted. You may now be seated.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Azaya.
And my name is Jayla McCallum. Family, friends, teachers, staff, and most importantly, the graduating class. Tonight, it's more than just a ceremony. It's the end of one chapter and the beginning of another.
We walked into school years ago unsure of who we would become. Along the way, we faced challenges, late nights, hard lessons, and moments where giving up seemed easier than pushing forward. But we made it here, together.
This class is filled with athletes, artists, leaders, and people determined to make a difference. Every person sitting here has their own story of perseverance and growth.
Before we continue, we would like to take a moment to honor two classmates who are forever a part of the class of 2026, Joshua Rendrez Porter
and Jesus Alberto Torrado Flores.
Let us pause for a moment of silence. Though they are not physically with us tonight, their memories, laughter, and impact will always remain in our hearts and within this class.
So tonight, we celebrate them alongside us. Remember the moments shared and the lives they touch. May we carry their memory with us in everything we do.
We also want to thank the parents, guardians, teachers, mentors, and friends who supported us every step of the way. Your encouragement and belief in us helped us make this moment possible.
As we leave this stage and step into the future, we may not all take the same path, but we will all carry the same memories, lessons, and the pride of being part of this graduating class.
So tonight, let's celebrate not only how far we've come, but how far we're about to go. The future is waiting, and this is only the beginning. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2026.
Good evening, and once again, we welcome you to the commencement exercises for the class of 2026. As we gather among our family and friends, let us all be present and soak in this milestone. This evening, we have several special guests whose support has made a direct impact on our educational journeys. As I call your names, please stand. Dr. Aaron Schmuel, Superintendent of Greene County Schools. Dr. Ratanya Rhodes, Deputy Superintendent of Operations. Dr. Russell Brock, Assistant Superintendent of Greene County Schools. Dr. Otho Tucker, Chairman of the Greene County Board of Education. Mr. Joe Bayshore of District 2. And Mrs. Regina Gaynor of District 3. We are grateful for your presence here today and for the important roles you play in supporting students like me. Getting here would have been impossible without your guidance. We will now have special remarks from our superintendent, Dr. Schmuel.
Thank you. Good evening, Tiger family. How are we doing tonight? I know that all of us wish that we could be gathered outside, but the storms didn't want to agree, and it's a little bit more personal and a little bit more together in here. It is my tremendous honor to welcome our families, faculty, staff, community members, and distinguished guests to gather today in honor of Greene County High School's class of 2026. There you go. This ceremony holds special meaning for me personally, as it's my first graduation ceremony as superintendent of Greene County Schools. But this is not about me. This moment is about representing the years of hard work, determination, perseverance, and growth that the soon-to-be graduates sitting in front of us have demonstrated. To our graduates, you have overcome challenges. You have celebrated successes with each other, maybe even supported one another and cried on each other's shoulders. You've earned your place on this stage. You have made your families, your school, and your community incredibly proud. In my very first days as superintendent, so many members of this class made sure that I knew who they were, and they wanted to make sure that I remembered their name. You were going to be seen and heard, is what I understood from the very beginning. Throughout the year, you have continued to ensure that you are seen and heard. This graduating class represents the voice of students. They have served on the Superintendent Student Advisory Council, and they have played this year in determining policy, helping to guide hiring decisions, and to ensure that we are always thinking about the student perspective, because this class was going to be seen and heard. As late as this afternoon, this class was advocating for themselves. They came to my office to be seen and heard, and they did so with confidence, with clarity, and with compassion. Greene County High School has prepared you to go out and create your future. You've been taught to be nimble, to be adaptive, to keep working on the work, even when conditions are challenging around you. As you prepare for the real world, which starts for you in a little less than an hour, you might feel a little bit anxious. You might feel a little bit scared. You might feel like I'm not quite sure what to do when I don't have a school schedule or a coursework guiding my way. You might even be a little unsure that you might make a wrong decision. In those moments, I want you to remember to be brave and to be adventurous. I encourage you to live out loud. I encourage you to continue to be seen and to be heard. As one of your classmates now famously stated, be your authentic self, and you all will be big tigers in the big jungle. Congratulations to the class of 2026.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, board members, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. My name is Mia K. Mariello, and I'm truly honored to stand before you today as your salutatorian. Before I say anything else, I'd like to give thanks to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Because when I look back on everything it took me to get here, I know I didn't do this on my own. His grace carried me through every season, even the ones I didn't understand at the time. When Miss Lowry first told me that I would be giving this speech, I felt incredibly honored. But I also found myself wondering how I could possibly put into words everything this class means. While making sure I gave all of you the credit you deserve, because you absolutely do. One of my classmates, Kanaya West, actually told me to keep it short so everyone could get their diploma and leave. So I'll try my best, but no promises. I love you, girl. But honestly, when it really came time to write this speech, I realized what made it so difficult was that it forced me to slow down and truly think about how much these years, these people, and these memories have meant to me. In a way, writing this speech made graduating, leaving, and moving on from all of the amazing people I've met at Greene County feel more real than ever before. Class of 2026. We have actually been in this building together for 5 long years, since the 8th grade. Can you believe that? I remember how excited we were to finally be in the high school building, only to quickly become the group that wandered where we weren't supposed to be and got on everyone's nerves. But honestly, those were some of the best days. Back then, time felt slow. Every school year felt like it would never end, and graduation felt like something far away that we would get to eventually. But somehow, year after year, time started moving faster. And now, standing here today, we finally reached the moment we used to think was just a dream. Before we walk across the stage, I want to look back, not just on how much we've grown, but on the memories that got us here. The little moments we'll probably never forget. Like how Sergeant Miley used to always tell us he hates teenagers, even though he chose to work at a school and be an instructor for them every single day. I think I can speak for us all when I say, we know you love us, Sarge. And I'll always remember back in 8th grade when we were told there would be a valedictorian and a salutatorian for our class. Our now valedictorian, Cynthia, walked right up to our teacher and said, "I just want to beat Mia." Well, girl, you did it then and you did it now, and I genuinely couldn't be more proud of you. I'll also never forget Miss Arwood and her famous line, "Don't you know this is B17?" Because you know the second you walked in that classroom, you knew you better get right. It's funny how moments like that stick with you. At the time, they felt small, but now they've become part of the story we'll be telling for the rest of our lives. As we gather today, it starts to sink in that we're leaving behind friends who shaped our lives for the better, teachers who challenged us, believed in us, and pushed us to become more than we thought we could be, and a place that has impacted us more than we may ever fully realize. Looking out at all of you, I realize that after today, I may not see many of you as often. And while that thought is painful, I'm filled with even more joy because I have no doubt that every single person sitting here has the potential to succeed and make a difference in this world. And to my closest friends here today, thank you, thank you, thank you for making these years unforgettable. Aquaria girl, I'm gonna miss our rides going to school every morning and the way you and Taraja had us laughing at 7:50 a.m. while we were all trying not to be late and end up in detention. Sorry, Dr. Schmuel. I know most of us are well past senioritis and just waiting for this speech to wrap up so we can move the tassel and get our diplomas. But before we walk across the stage, I want to challenge us to pause for a moment and reflect. Think about how much you've grown, not just academically, but through the opportunities you've taken, the experiences you've lived, and the challenges you've overcome. This next chapter wouldn't be possible without both the highs and the lows we've experienced. The victories, the laughter, the disappointment, the tears, every single moment helped shape who we are today. Every memory, every emotion, every experience is now a part of our story. And the truth is, not every part of that story was easy. There are things many people around us will never see or fully understand. For some of us, high school may have looked perfect from the outside, but life rarely is. We all carry things that others don't see: struggles, pressure, grief, disappointment, fear about the future, or battles we fight quietly within ourselves. And while everyone's story looks different, I think one thing we've all learned is that life is not always easy. But I want you to know this: I see you, and more importantly, you are seen by a God who loves you unconditionally. And I need you to understand this. There has never been a moment in any storm we face or any storm we will face in the future where we have been alone. Even in the moments when life felt overwhelming, silent, or too heavy to explain, God was there. He never left you, and He never will. So as we leave here today, walk forward with confidence, with hope, and with peace, knowing that your story is still being written, and the best is yet to come. Congratulations, class of 26. We did it. I love you guys.
Time waits for nobody. Time waits for nobody. We all must plan our hopes together, or we'll have no more future at all. Time waits for nobody. We might as well be deaf and dumb and blind. I know that sounds unkind, but it seems to me we've not listened to or spoken about it at all. The fact that time is running out for us all. Time waits for nobody. Time waits for no one. We've got to build this world together, or we'll have no more future at all. Because time, it waits for nobody, nobody. You don't need me to tell you what's gone wrong. You know what's going on. But it seems to me we've not cared enough or confided in each other at all. It seems that we've all got our backs against the wall. Time waits for nobody. Time waits for no one. We've got to trust in one another, or we'll have no more future at all. Because time waits for nobody, waits for nobody. Time waits for nobody. one another. Oh, there'll be no more future at all. Time waits for nobody. For nobody, nobody, nobody. For no one.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cynthia Yosmary de Leon Escobar, and I am proud to say I'm the valedictorian for the class of 2026. Today, I don't want to just celebrate my accomplishments, but also the accomplishments of all my fellow classmates who have worked incredibly hard and poured their blood, sweat, and tears into this project we call high school. I want to thank the Board of Education, our teachers, mentors, my family, friends, and everyone who has supported me throughout this journey. And most importantly, God. Mommy, I want you to know that you showed me what a hard-working woman is capable of doing for her family and who is willing to put her children before yourself. I love you because you're not only my inspiration, but also my vision of the woman I hope to be. Daddy, I want you to know that even though with your ups and downs, you have always been there for me. I needed you when I needed you. You're willing to go with me to places that may seem uncomfortable for you, like the time we went to the water park, and you almost had a heart attack seeing how huge the slide was. But even then, you were there to share that moment with me. Mami, quiero que sepas que me enseñaste todo lo que una mujer trabajadora es de hacer por sí misma y por su familia, y que está dispuesta a poner sus hijos por delante de sí misma. Que tú siempre estás ahí para mí y eres la mujer que yo aspiro a ser, a convertirme en el futuro. Papi, quiero que sepas que aunque a veces tengas tus altibajos, siempre estás ahí para mí, te necesito. Estás dispuesto a acompañarme a lugares que tal vez te resulten incómodos, como aquella vez que fuimos al parque acuático y casi te daba algo a lo enorme que era el tobogán. Pero aún así estuviste para mí en ese momento. Y también a mi familia que también está aquí apoyándome en este día, a mis tías, a mis tíos y a mi abuela y a mis primos y toda mi familia que está ahí para apoyarme. To God, who has shown me the many wonderful creations He has made for us. He has guided me to places that once felt unimaginable. The person I am today will not exist without him, because who I am today is the living proof of what perseverance and trust in the Creator can do. Oftentimes, I find myself revisiting my memories. One of the most important moments that shaped my life was moving to a new country and coming to the United States. I still remember hearing people speak English for the first time and asking my mom why was everyone talking so weird, only for her to explain to me that it was simply another language. During that time, things were difficult for us. We did not have much money, and everything around us felt unfamiliar. We were outsiders in a completely new world. I remember that same day we went to Waffle House and we only had enough money for one meal. I was so hungry that I ate most of it, leaving nothing for my mom. But then a man stepped in and decided to pay for our food. That moment stayed with me because it showed me what kindness can look like and how one simple gesture can change someone's day or even their life when they least expect it. Now, bringing it forward to a more recent memory that many of my classmates may remember back in 8th grade. I once said, I just want to beat Mia. At that time, that was my goal. And yes, I became the valedictorian that year. But what truly impacted me was not the title. It was what I learned afterwards. As time passed, I realized I was not doing this for anyone else. I was doing it for myself. That realization was not easy because it meant pushing and motivating myself not out of competition, but out of purpose. I had to let go of that mindset and understand that living under that statement will only limit me. So I changed. I decided to take life one step at a time, to do my best without overwhelming myself and to remain calm even when things felt difficult. High school was not easy, but it was not impossible. And through every challenge, I learned not only how to succeed, but how to grow. Mia, I'm beyond grateful to God for letting us pass cross. We challenge and push each other to grow, and I've seen how hard you have worked for everything you have. I know you're going to accomplish great things and will continue making a difference wherever life takes you. Most recently, I created an art portfolio called The World Through My Eyes. Each piece reflected a different part of my life: thoughts, memories, family, conflict, decisions, seasons, and time. And when I was creating it, Ms. Fleming thought I was not going to finish it, but I proved her wrong. While creating it, I also realized that growth is not always perfect or easy. Just like art, life is made of layers, challenges, and moments that shape who we become. The person I am today was built through every experience, every obstacle, and every lesson along the way. And during those moments, I often held onto the words found in the book of Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. I will strengthen you and help you. The verse reminded me to keep going even during uncertain times. And now as we stand at the end of this chapter, I also reflect on the book of Isaiah 41:20, so that people may see and know that the hand of the Lord has done this. Because when I look at how far we have all come, I know none of us arrived here alone. So class of 2026, be proud of who you are and the person you have become. Because what you accomplished is not something everyone can do. Every late night, every challenge, every sacrifice, and every moment of perseverance brought you to this point. And as we move forward into new chapters of our lives, never forget how far you have already come. Class of 2026, we did it. Thank you, and I love you all.
Good evening, Greene County, and to the graduating class of 2026 and the whole Tiger family. I am John Ellenberg, principal of Greene County High School, and as principal of Greene County High School, it is my honor to present the candidates for graduation assembled before you this evening. In accordance with the requirements of the Georgia State Board of Education, the Georgia Department of Education, and the Greene County Board of Education, I hereby certify that these students have satisfactorily completed all academic, attendance, assessment, and conduct requirements prescribed for graduation from Greene County High School. The faculty and administration have verified that each candidate has fulfilled all state and local requirements for the awarding of a high school diploma. Therefore, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Greene County High School, I respectfully recommend these candidates to you, Dr. Aaron Schmuel, Superintendent of Greene County Schools, and to the Board of Education for the conferral of diplomas and recognition as graduates of Greene County High School and the class of 2026. Dr. Schmuel.
I, Dr. Aaron Schmuel, Superintendent of Greene County Schools, acting on behalf of the Greene County Board of Education and in accordance with the laws, policies, and regulations of the state of Georgia, the Georgia Department of Education, do hereby certify that the candidates for graduation seated before us have satisfactorily fulfilled all requirements prescribed for graduation from Greene County High School. These students have successfully completed the required units of credit established by the Georgia State Board of Education and the Greene County Board of Education. They have met all applicable academic, attendance, assessment, and conduct requirements and have satisfied all local and state standards necessary for the awarding of a high school diploma. Furthermore, each candidate has met the criteria and expectations established for the graduating class of 2026, including successful participation in all required coursework, state-mandated assessments, and all other obligations set forth by Greene County Schools and the Georgia Department of Education. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Greene County Board of Education and the state of Georgia, I hereby certify these students as graduates of Greene County High School, class of 2026, and declare them entitled to receive the diplomas, honors, awards, and distinctions they have so rightfully earned. Congratulations.
Good evening. It gives us great pleasure to present to you the candidates for graduation. As we call each name, the candidates will come forward to receive their diplomas and be congratulated by administration and Board of Education. So here we are, starting with our top 10, the class of 2026.
Cynthia Yosemary de Leon Escobar. Mia K. Mariello. Jocelyn Esquivel Vaca.
Taylor Daviana Waller. Ox John Haynes. Ezekiel Paul Frederick.
Kyla Destiny Gresham. Jackson Allen Williams. Natanya Elise Greer.
Joseph Stephen Brown.
Isaiah Raquelin Trene Dolvin.
Laquaria Ramisha Dunn. Jalen Jamarion Marquise McKellar. Tammy Amelia Parker. London Sabria Wright.
Ashadia Nicole Cameron.
Damon Markel Copeland.
Aaliyah Destiny Igia. Allison Emily Aguilar Camacho. Adalia Everilda Aguilar Cardona.
Gunny Armstrong III.
Ariana Khalees Baugh.
Ashanti Brianda Brown.
Kamara Mackenzie Brown.
Gavin Aquantis Brown.
Kylie Tiana Brown.
Ollie Blaine Bryant.
Giovanni Carcamo Ramirez.
Jalen Victor Coleman.
Estrella Dominguez.
Carla Diana Dunn.
Jasmine Escutia.
Broughton Lee Evans.
Taquavius Raymond Evans.
Jade Marie Garcia.
Nicole Samara Garcia Trujillo.
Landon Asher Garrison.
Trevez Marquise Gibson.
Jonathan Gonzalez Hervert.
Chastity Amiria Gordon.
Dontrell Damon Grable Jr.
Jarvis Demetrius Hall Jr. Anasia Micaiah Harris.
Denham Jaquavion Harris.
Kaylee Janae Hunter.
Jakayla Nicole Jernigan. Armari Joshua Kilpatrick.
Jorquez Rajay Kilpatrick. Caleb Marquise King.
Jordan Christopher Knox. Imarian Lewis Laguine. Jamarion Omar Lawrence.
Natalia Lopez Salazar. Gustavo Adolfo Manzanares.
Zalea Zamir Mapp. Braylon Kaylee Marable.
Merla Bertina Mendez Vicente. Darion Rashad Miller.
LeBron Marquez Miller. Trayvon Malik Miller.
Lillian Kimari Mitchell. Keon Vontrell Mosley.
Chase Mackay Moss. Xavier Omari Moss.
Aviana Anira Nesbitt. Janira Lene Nesbitt.
Nevaeh Autumn Pascal. Don Demetric Porter Jr.
Frederick Malcolm Porter. Isaac Artrell Porter.
Jazaria Janae Porter.
Markesia Shavat Reed. Zariah Yakita Reed.
Cameron Montrez Rose.
Renasia Monet Robbins. Kelvin Alexander Romero Duenas.
Jalen Mackay Ruff.
Brenna Naisha Shelton. Dominique Rashad Shelton.
Brianna DeAsia Smith. Felicity Simone Thomas. Tamia Monique Thomas.
Brianna Yailene Torado. Yami Tatiana Trejo Ramirez. Stephanie Anaí Victorio Mesa. Javon Walker.
Zakate Jermico Wallace. Dyson Meredith Waller. Trevor Allen Ward. Maylin Sue Watson.
Samaria Michaela Weaver. Ronnie Jermaine Webster Jr. Kanaya Brianna West.
Akila Lynette Woodard. and gentlemen, these are our graduates of the class of 2026.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, board members, my family and friends sitting in the Commons area, and most importantly, the Greene County High School class of 2026. My name is Taylor Daviana Waller, and it is truly an honor to stand before you tonight. On behalf of my class, I would like to formally thank each and every one of you for coming out to support not only our graduation, but the journey it took for us to get here. Honestly, it's kind of strange standing here right now because for years we've been counting down to this moment. We spoke of graduation as if it was some type of finish line. We heard and said things like, senior year is gonna fly by, or I can't wait to get out of here. And now, it's actually over. I don't think it really hits you until you're looking around at the people you spent your whole entire life with and realize this might be the last time we're all here in the same place at the same time. Also, realizing that each and every one of our lives are about to change because after tonight, we don't just end a chapter, we open up a whole new season of our lives. I would like to share a quote with you all. Songwriter J. Cole once said, "There's no such thing as a life that's better than yours." To me, this lyric means that no matter where we go, what we do, or what we face, the life we live right here, right now, in this moment, is the life that we were designed to live, and it's something special. Tonight is proof that we made it through every obstacle, every setback, and every moment where we wanted to give up. I can only imagine what else we are capable of accomplishing. As we leave and step into our futures, I pray we do it with confidence, faith, and courage. Congratulations, class of 2026. The best is yet to come. We did it. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Vaquaria Dunn, and I want to remind you, today is more than just a ceremony. It's a milestone that represents years of hard work, growth, and determination. We're not just celebrating the end of high school, but the beginning of everything that comes next. Each of us has a story. There were moments when things felt easy and moments when they didn't. Times when we doubted ourselves and times we had to push harder than we ever thought we could. But through it all, we made it. And that's what makes this moment so special. So class of 26, please stand with me. If you have a class ring, I would like to ask you all to remove your class ring and turn it so that the school name faces the public. Congratulations, you all have earned this symbol of honor. Now, for the turning the tassel. It may seem small, like a small gesture, but it represents something much bigger. It symbolizes our transition from who we were to who we are becoming. To my classmates, be proud of how far you've come. Keep striving, keep believing, and never forget what it took to get here. So today, when we move our tassels, let it be more than a tradition. Let it be a promise to ourselves to keep growing, to keep pushing forward, and to never settle for less than what we've known we're capable of. Because this is not the end. It is just the beginning. Graduates, you may all move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, you all are now officially graduates of Greene County High School.
Class of 2026, we are now officially graduates of Greene County High School. In order to celebrate, we would like to invite the audience to please stand with us as we sing the alma mater to our beloved school. The words to the alma mater are found in your program.
Class of 2026. Graduates, this community is proud of you. We wish you success, purpose, and happiness in all that lies ahead. It is my great honor to now formally present to you the newest graduates of Greene County High School. Graduates, you are the class of 2026. Please follow your junior ushers to the media center and pick up your diplomas. Guests of graduates, thank you again for coming, and congratulations again to the Greene County High School class of 2026. You are graduates.